Hey, Quadzilla here. I want to tell international hikers to stay away from the US. You are not safe in this country if you are not a citizen. Professor Carl, he just posted a story this week talking about how his girlfriend, a Canadian citizen, was denied entry into the United States when they tried to cross over to hike the Arizona Trail, and it was a pretty traumatic experience for her. 2 German backpackers were just detained in Hawaii. They were strip searched and then held overnight in a jail for criminals. But being denied entry into the United States isn't even the danger that I want to warn you about. What I want to warn you about is the fact that you have 0 rights as a non-citizen right now in the United States. Because if they can make up BS charges and send these Venezuelans to El Salvador for no good reason based on totally bullshit stuff like the tattoos that they have, one which was an autism awareness tattoo, then there is nothing stopping them from making similar mistakes with you because you are not a citizen and you have 0 rights in this country right now. Like, what is to stop an ICE agent that's driving by Scissors Crossing and sees a bunch of dirty homeless looking people and decides, hey, I wonder if these people are illegals. And if you don't speak good English, if you're not the right color, if they're just having a bad day, they could detain you indefinitely because this regime has shown time and again that if you are not a citizen, then they don't think that you have any rights. Also, I wanted to point out my shirt. May the pho be with you. And you have to know, this is not business as usual in the United States. Things are getting bad and they are just going to get worse. Rioting, martial law. Is it super likely? I don't know, but it is much more likely now than it has ever been in the history since the Civil War. This would be akin to going to hike in an autocratic country in the Middle East right before the Arab Spring. There have been at least 2 US citizens that have been picked up by ICE. There was one in Florida that was detained even after he provided his birth certificate that said he was born in the US, thus proving he's a US citizen. Another was held in an ICE detention center for 10 days. In normal times, if you don't get in contact with your family within a week or so, they're going to need to contact search and rescue to see if you're stuck in the woods. Now they also need to check and see if you're detained in an ICE detention center. Because this is the problem right now. Due process is going out the window in the US. So any protections, legal protections that you think you have, you don't have them. I know it's disappointing to cancel your hikes, but count yourself lucky that you're not living through this bullshit in the US right now. Go hike the TA in New Zealand, go do the Camino, go do the Hexatrek, go hike the pilgrimage in Japan, go hike in Patagonia, in Peru. But don't put yourself at risk and don't support and enable this regime by coming into the US.